Hello and welcome to Spoonful of Simplicity English. It's summertime, the season for mangoes, and the only fruit that I can think of nowadays is a mango. Be it any variety, be it any size, be it any shape, mango is the king of fruit. And it would be so unfair if we didn't make a cake out of it. So let's begin a seasonal mango cake. To start with, we need some odorless oil. I've taken 1/4 cup of that. I'm going to add some curd or yogurt to this. That's 1/3 cup. And for this recipe, I'm not going to use any sugar. I am using condensed milk instead. I've taken 1 cup of this. If you would so wish to not use condensed milk and replace it with sugar, you can use a mixture of brown and caster sugar. Somewhere around 3/4 cup should be good. But this one here is made with condensed milk. Now I'm going to add around 1.5 teaspoon of mango essence to this. Bear in mind my mango essence has a color. But there are other mango essences that you can find which do not carry any color. So pick your choice. Now we add 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/8 teaspoon or a pinch of salt. We need to sift all of these using a sieve and then mix both the liquid and dry ingredients together till we get a nice homogeneous mixture, and we see no large flour pockets in this mixture of ours. The only time that I'm going to use any milk in this preparation is to adjust the consistency of this batter. If you think that it's a little thick like mine was. So to adjust the consistency, I've used somewhere around 4 to 5 tablespoons of milk here. But please, because condensed milk that we get in the market could be a little different consistency, and that can affect how your batter turns out. So please be wary and only add milk tablespoon by tablespoon. Now my batter here is ready, and I am going to make 2 cakes out of this really. So one is going to be around 7.5 and 8 inches wide cake, and the other is going to be a 5-inch one. If you would so wish, you can make only one cake out of this, and you should be good with somewhere around between 8 to 10 inches wide cake tin. Now for my purpose, I have like I said, I've used 7.5 and 5 inches cake tins, and they are lined and the sides have been oiled a little, and I have transferred all my batter into this. Now all I need to do is tap it a little and bake it in a preheated oven at 160-170 degrees centigrade. It took me around 40 minutes for both my cakes to bake, and this is how they look. So believe me, they've turned out really well, and now I'm going to let them sit till they get cold enough for us to frost them. Now we move to the gel that we're going to need for this preparation. I've taken half a cup of water, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 tablespoon of corn flour, and around 1 tablespoon of corn syrup, or you can even use glucose syrup here. If you don't have glucose or corn syrup, you can replace it with 1 more tablespoon of corn flour and around 2 more tablespoons of sugar. Now I also added a little mango essence here, and I'm going to mix all of these just like that, so that all the corn flour gets mixed properly. Otherwise, if I take this to the hob right now, it is going to form lumps. I'm going to cook it over sim and with continuously stirring it till I reach this kind of consistency, and then I'm going to let it sit. In the meantime, I'm going to prepare the mangoes. I have taken around 1.5 mango for this, and I am slicing it. And this is only my imagination, the way I'm going to decorate my cake. But please, sky's the limit, and you can imagine whatever decoration you want, and you can fill in the mangoes the way you like. Now let's also prepare some frosting. I am taking 1.5 cup of whipping cream here. But the frosting that I'm going to make is a vanilla frosting, and we are going to whip this till we get stiff peaks in our frosting. Friends, if you so wish, you can use mango essence also here, but I did not want the yellow color, and because my essence, as I showed you earlier, contains some color. That's why I've gone in for vanilla essence, but if you like, you can also use mango essence here. My frosting is done, my cake is cooled down, my gel is also ready. So all I need to do now is cut the cake and assemble it together. I am going to make it a 3-tier cake, the bigger one. And so I'm just chopping off the top, which looks slightly brown, and then I'm cutting the remaining into 3 pieces, and we are going to then assemble this. Now assembly is again your choice, the way you like, the way you can imagine. You must always use your imagination to make it look nice. So I've used the first layer. I have put some sugar syrup in this, and then I'm using some of the frosting, and I'm making a boundary, and I'm going to fill it in with the mango cubes that I had cut earlier. I'm going to repeat this for the second layer, and then for the top one I am going to place the cake sponge, cover the top and the sides with frosting, and then we are going to decorate it further. Now, like I said, the whole world is your oyster, and just feel free however you want to decorate this. I've done a very simple decoration. I added some of the mango cubes on the top, and I placed some of the slices on the sides so that it looks beautiful and it looks like a beautiful flower. And I think I achieved it to quite an extent. And you can, while you're placing these mango pieces, you can load them in the gel that you had created, or later on you can just brush some gel over these pieces. Now the reason we do that is so the fruits look fresher for longer. But if you're going to consume this cake within a few hours of making it, I think you can step the gel part. But if it's for an occasion, or you're going to use it later on, please do use the gel. With that, our cake is done. If you like the recipe, please don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to our channel now and hit the bell icon so that you're always kept aware of all the uploads that we do. Till I see you next time, take care and bye bye from me.